What is A/B testing?
So A/B testing is a capability whereby we can take ideas for changes that we want to make to our website, and we can test those out. So we can theorize those, we can test those, we can understand the impact that those changes are going to have before we maybe go live to all of our users to the site. So it gives us that chance to work out, is this change going to have a positive or negative impact against what it is that's important to me as a business?
When would you use A/B testing?
You could argue you should always use A/B testing. So A/B testing, allows you to take away that kind of idea of putting something directly live, which might have, as I say, a negative impact. If you consider that only around 30% of the ideas we come up with, even if they're really well researched, will actually sort of have a positive impact, that leaves 2/3 that won't have a positive impact. If we're not testing those, we're putting them live, we're having a negative impact without knowing about it, and therefore it kind of promotes the argument to say we should A/B test everything that we want to make, any change we want to make on the site.
What is an example of A/B testing?
So any change you're going to make to your page, any change to the content, the layout, moving a button, moving a piece of text, changing an image, all the way through to kind of full page redesigns, all examples of things that we can A/B test. And even sort of functional things in the background could also be promoted for A/B testing as well. Essentially, anything we're changing on the page can become a test in its own right.
What value can A/B testing add? Can you reference any use cases?
So the real value in A/B testing is that capability to take something which you think will have the right impact and make sure it does. When you think about case studies, or I think about case studies, across our client base, lots of people will come to us and they've made changes in the past to the site that they may well have not tested previously. And we've run those back through tests to find out if they would have had a positive impact, and they haven't. And it's quite sort of eye-opening to think that these changes have been pushed live without any kind of testing undertaken. And therefore they've kind of gone down a rabbit hole of making the experience worse without knowing it, which really kind of highlights the value in taking something which is an idea, hypothesizing, and then pushing a test live to make sure it's going to have that desired impact.
Should I be worried if I have more losing tests than winning tests?
So I think this is always the age-old A/B testing cliche question. Realistically, if you're testing something that you would have originally put live and it's lost in a test, you've actually won, because you would have put that thing live anyway. So you would have had a negative impact on the site without knowing it. So realistically, A/B testing is sort of mitigating that risk of putting something live on the site before you know it's actually going to have a positive impact. So in reality, you can't really have a losing test. You'll always have insight which is positive towards the changes you're making.